council chambers immediately. If you wish to speak, you have 5 minutes to say what you'd like to say.
Tim Montgomery.
So what do you mean by derogatory? We can't say anything negative. I mean, First Amendment's freedom of speech. So we say anything negative, that's bad?
I didn't say that.
Well, I don't understand what you're saying. All right, anyway, one of the reasons I'm here, because I found out that you guys only have one meeting this month. I went back as far as I could. There's Mr. Underwood. Come on, Gary. I want you to hear this too.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. He's on the Water Authority. He was on there when I was on there before Sam took me off for no reason. But I was wondering how you're going to pay the bills. You know, I'm a contractor. I do work with municipalities, and I've been doing it for 40 years. I know when they pay their bills. I know when I need to turn in my bills. I know who to turn the bills into. I know when they pay. So this is a holiday time, and I'm wondering why all of a sudden, after all these years, because I went back to 2011, we've always had 2 meetings in November. The only thing I can say, I don't know why what the difference is other than we have a new mayor. Is there a reason why that we're only have 1 meeting? And what about the contractors didn't get paid? Did you pay any of the bills? Did any bills get paid? Because according to the statutes, the council's supposed to okay them. So do we have a new method to where other people are okay in paying the bills? Is that true? Do the bills get paid? Are the bills getting paid, anybody? Okay, well, you ain't gonna answer that. Let's go back to June 26th. There was a meeting held, and it was a week before 4th of July. And during that meeting, I quote, Greg Camp, city administrator, who's also a city employee, asked the city council if they wanted to give employees July 5th, 2019 as a holiday this year since the 4th falls on a Thursday. Councilman Dennis made a motion to grant and to pay July 5th, 2019 as a paid holiday for employees. The motion second by Mr. Cook. And it said here the motion failed by the following votes. Ayes, Dennis, Cook, Tennant, Boyer, nays, Gray. And it said the motion failed. Okay, so that was on June 26th. On July 2nd, I was talking to a city employee, talking to him, hey, what are you going to do this weekend? They go, well, since we get that day off, we're going to go camping. I go, what do you mean a day off? How do you get a day off? Because it failed. Because the statute says that the budget or any authorization of expended funds, which means paying people to not work, including Mr. Camp, that was pretty clever that you requested to take off so you could get a day off too. You're making close to $100,000, but I guess that's not enough. You need to take extra days off. But it says that to expend funds shall be approved by an ordinance motion or resolution that is approved by a majority of all members elected of the government body. That's the majority of the elected members, not just the majority of the people that are here. So anyway, it failed. Then all of a sudden, I go, how did that happen? So I sunshine law request, because it sounded like you guys had a secret meeting. You went and did some texting, which here we are having secret government. That's what we got here. We got a secret government here in the city of Festus because here's where Mr. Camp sent out an email to you guys, a text message. The mayor has asked that we revisit July 5th, this Friday, this is on the July 2nd, as a paid holiday for the staff in light of the fact that while it was a positive vote in favor 4-1, it failed due to the lack of majority 5 as required for any vote taken since we were down 3 councilmen at the meeting. So you decided to do this secret meeting, which is illegal, because what you have to do, as Carrie knows, she's been here for a long time, 38 years or something? Well, you're supposed to put out a 24-hour notice. You're supposed to put out an agenda. You're supposed to be allowed the public to see this meeting. It seems like that doesn't happen here with this council. It seems like look at the clock, but it seems like this council, and especially when this mayor started, that you do all kinds of secret stuff. What's the deal with that? I don't understand that. It's very clear that a public meeting even includes electronics. You know, I mean, we have an attorney right here. I mean, he should have caught that, but I don't understand why you guys are having these secret meetings, which you had, illegal, which I did file a complaint. The last issue I'd like to talk about, I was on the Water Authority for 8 years. I was president for 6 years.
Mr. Montgomery, your 5 minutes are up.
Well, I do want an explanation of what you said in the paper whenever you misled citizens.
Denny Foster.
Would you please have a seat?
I'm getting my paperwork.
Take Mr. Montgomery, you're out of the
Sit
council
down.
chambers. I will not tolerate being yelled at. Would you please leave the council chambers?
No.
Officer, would you escort Mr. Montgomery out?
For what?
Let's go.
For what? It's freedom of speech. It's the First Amendment.
You're not gonna yell at me in this.
I have an issue with hearing because my dad was artillery in World War II. You guys are going to take me out? The First Amendment, I have freedom of speech. I spoke loudly. So what?
We're gonna ask you to stand up and. I don't want to fight with you.
That's what this place has turned into. This is exactly what happened in World War II with Hitler. That's what you are. That's what you are.
I got your stuff out here.
You're disgusting. That's my freedom of speech. This guy's disgusting. That's exactly what Hitler did in 1933. That's what you are. Thanks.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Thanks a lot for what you do. It's exactly who he is. Welcome to Hitler. See ya. There he is. I can stand out here, right? Well, there it is, people. The guy's a liar. Do your history, World War II. Adolf Hitler. You can't holler in front of Sam, because Sam's a shithead. It's a piece of shit. And there's got Dave Booyer over there. Go to YouTube, watch Dave Boyer's song, Freedom Ain't Free. Now, you notice that not one council member stood up. He's a piece of shit. This is exactly, we'll document some of the stuff that happened in World War II. You got Greg Camp up there. You know, they've never had council meeting. You notice they didn't answer one of the questions. You got Brian Weiner over there. You got Kevin Dennis. He's the one with the big fat one. This is exactly what you people in Festus better worry about. They just got that $2 million bond issue. Now they're only going to be here for, the $2 million. You can't close the door.
You're being loud still.
Huh?
You're still being loud.
Do you know what this is about?
I don't know, man. You're interrupting the loud noise.
Oh, I am?
As long
Okay.
as you
Okay.
just-
Thanks.
Thanks.
So I got to be quiet whenever I call these people shitheads. You know, got David Boyer over there. He does a stupid song about freedom ain't free, where he went to the graves of our soldiers out there. There's Greg Camp and Gary Underwood. You know, these guys are something else. The citizens of Festus better pay attention to what the fuck's going on here. Our First Amendment gives us the freedom to speak. You people better pay attention to what's going on here.